Hey, I want to let y'all know I'm not with Donald Trump no more. I don't support him. I don't like him. I think he's a corrupted leader. And yeah, it took me a while to come to that conclusion, but I finally am coming to it. I do not like the guy at all. The first thing for me was he didn't release the Epstein files. They're even acting like they didn't exist. And of course, they're sending Israel and Ukraine all of our tax dollars, just like the numbnuts before him did. Putting America last. And now he's blaming the beef farmers for the price of beef. Hey, I'm not biased, man. He talked a good game. He tricked me. I was fooled. I admit it. Okay, now let me tell you how bad I think this is, though. This is really this bad, guys. I want y'all, if you're a Christian, I want you to get into Revelation 13:3, and I want you to read that verse. Yeah, about the Antichrist, about the one who was fatally wounded in the head. Then he was miraculously healed, and the whole world marveled at him and said no man can make war with him. Yeah, I do think that Donald Trump is that beast of Revelation 13:3. Yeah, go read it. Go read it. There ain't another man that's ever walked the planet that fits Revelation 13:3. Then read the rest of the chapter, and it'll tell you the mark of the beast is coming in 42 months. Now, I'm not saying that I know that Donald Trump is this man of Revelation 13:3. I'm just saying he's the only one who could be right now. Go read Revelation 13. He's the only man that fits that description. Yeah, and I'm totally done with the dude. He's done to me. He's done. He's a goner. He's compromised. He's right up there with the rest of the pedophiles, man. And it sucks to say that because I supported him for a long time, but he's a good actor. And he had me fooled for a long, long time. God bless y'all and thank you.
There's a whole lot of white people who are now upset that they voted for Trump. So I just want to point out this lesson and thing we do in the black community where we say all skin folk and kin folk. Y'all voted for that man because he's white and you didn't want to see a black woman become the president. And now you see all skin folk and kin folk. I don't feel sorry for y'all at all.
Man, you see that? A UFC fighter who used to praise Trump now calling him an Antichrist. And that lady right after saying it plain and clear. Most of these people voted for him just because he was white. That's the Lord truth right there. What's wild is that for years, folks were warned about exactly who Trump was. They saw the racism, the lies and chaos, but they didn't care because they thought all that pain was gonna hit someone else. Now that it's hitting them, suddenly they are finding God, crying on camera, and realizing they backed the monster. This whole video right here is about the regret trend coming full speed. From influencers to everyday MAGA voters, people are waking up to what they voted for, and it's not freedom, it's failure. So buckle up because what you're about to see next are people learning the hard way that play stupid games, win stupid prizes. And just saying it's a reality. And hey, if you're watching this and enjoying the truth being exposed, hit the like button, subscribe if it's your first time to this channel, and share this video out. Let's go into the video. Let's do it.
To the people who voted for this administration and is now regretting your vote, fuck you. Because we told you this was an open book test and you failed. We told you what was going to happen if you allowed this man to become president. You voted for a man who caused an insurrection, who didn't want to give up power the last time. What do you think is going to happen this time? Because I honestly don't think he's going to go anywhere. I think when he said, you will never have to vote again, he meant that shit. So to all the people who are regretting their vote and now has had a change of heart, it's a little bit too late for that. Don't you think? A cool, refreshing glass of MAGA tears. So you regret your vote, huh? What am I supposed to do with that? Because there's something funny about regret. You see, it doesn't mean anything if you only regret it because it's now affecting you. I never thought that any of this was going to happen, even though it's exactly what they said when they were campaigning. Did you also know that water makes things wet? I don't know how to teach you common sense, and I don't know how to teach you empathy. I wish I could say I was sorry you lost your little federal job. And I wish that I could say that I was sorry that even though you voted for Donald Trump, you didn't think that he was going to pull back on school funding. When that's exactly what they said. They wanted to dismantle the Department of Education. And honestly, that woman that's up there crying saying that she was used because she was a Latina for Trump, it really began. You thought in your heart of hearts, truly, honestly, in your heart of hearts, that when they said that they were only going to go after the illegal immigrants and that they were going to take a detailed approach, that they didn't just mean brown people? With all the evidence in front of you. They haven't said the N-word yet. They've replaced that with DEI, but also lied on the Haitian community that's building certain part of the country's economy, even though they don't always benefit from it. And he said that they were eating cats and dogs. That's not just a meme. That's defamation. So, are you finding out that he doesn't care about you? Because, baby, you're not a billionaire. And you probably never will be. And with all that regret you have to give us, you still don't have a pot to piss in. What's done is done. So, I guess, suffer like the rest of us. Because you have a lot to learn about empathy and a lot about sympathy, and you're going to have to hurt to do it. And that is that on that.
You know what's crazy? Every single time you hear one of them say, now I am struggling, or now it's affecting me. It's the same pattern. They didn't care when others were getting hit by Trump's policies. Immigrants, poor families, minorities, none of that mattered. But now that their own pocket is hurting, now suddenly they got a problem. This is what happens when people vote out of hate, not logic. When they thought they were voting against somebody else's survival, they didn't realize they were voting against their own. That's how selfish politics backfires. It cycles right back. And it's what watching them cry on camera like nobody warned them. People were screaming this from day one. They just laughed, threw on their MAGA hats, and shouted fake news. Now reality here, and it's not fake. It's rent due, groceries high, jobs gone, and the regret on full display. Let's continue.
Thing is shit to me is Donald Trump is on Air Force One sitting here screaming and crying about how he doesn't understand why the networks are talking shit about him and why Jimmy Kimmel and all these other people are talking shit. He wants to go around canceling them because he has to control people. Well, the reason they talk shit about Donald Trump, and this is for you MAGA lovers, is because he lied and you ran out and voted for it because you fell for his bait. He lied and said he was going to bring gas and groceries down. He hasn't. He lied and said he was going to make America great again. He hasn't. He lied and said, oh, we're going to do all these wonderful things. No, he got rid of the Department of Education. Bad idea. He's put Cash Patel in front of the FBI. Bad decision. He's got RFK Jr. Bad idea. Everybody that he's put in his office, it's been a bad idea, and they're not qualified for the job, but he did it because he made promises to people to get him elected. Why? So he could avoid prison. He wanted to avoid prison, and he wanted to avoid his kids getting an indictment. So, of course, the networks are going to talk shit. Why? Because they're going to call a spade, and all he can do is go cry and have them canceled because he can't handle the fact that he's a failure. It is what it is, bud. I don't write the rules.
Hey, y'all. How's it going? Check me out. I'm a very forgiving person, right? I grew up Christian. I'm more agnostic now, but some of the character traits and values that the Bible preached about the most is forgiveness, right? Seeking atonement and making amends with people around you, right? I believe in that. I'm a huge believer in second chances. But if you voted for Donald J. Trump and now you're making I regret voting for him videos, you can go fuck yourself. Whoop. Just fuck off. And many of you should stop lying, talking about, oh, Trump tricked me. He lied to me. Bitch, please. Project 2025 was a game plan and laid everything out, and he's following it perfectly. They gave him the fucking answers. Trump couldn't think of that shit himself. It was a game plan on how to instill fascism within the United States. He did it. He's doing it. And the only reason why a lot of you are now regretting your vote, you really want me to go there? Because it is currently hurting you financially, not morally, financially. A lot of you believed, come here, I know your fucking secret, come here, let's talk. A lot of you believed that your life would be better, but for people with my complexion, or a little bit lighter, or a little bit darker, you know, the diaspora is all over the place. Even for my Spanish-speaking brothers and sisters, you thought life for people like me would be much harder than yours. In some ways, you know, high prices, people being lynched for bullshit, you know, it has become a little bit harder. But as I watch these videos, I see a recurring theme. You didn't think life would be this fucking bad. But you damn sure didn't give a fuck about the rest of us. So no, I have no fucking empathy nor sympathy for you. You gets none from me, bitch. And the only group of people I actually feel sorry for, while your grown ass was out here making stupid decisions, now the children will suffer. Every type of child, from special abilities all the way down to your neurotypical child. You're just normal child. They're going to suffer. They're currently suffering because of your dumbass decisions. The impact of today is going to drastically fuck us over tomorrow and in the future. I hope I'm dead and gone by then. But your children will live through catastrophe because of the 15-second decision that you made. Even on the local and your state level, people are going to continue to suffer and die. Most likely starving to death. Because of your fucking decision. And you expect me to feel bad because you're losing your businesses, your farms, etc.? For your children? For their sake? Yeah. But for you? Fuck you, your financial situation, etc. I don't carry that type of currency where you get to fuck with everybody else's life, but I'm supposed to hold your fucking hand. It will never happen. But the thing that I find...
See, that's the thing. A lot of them are only upset because it's hitting their wallets, not because they suddenly care about justice, equality, or decency. It's just money. That's what tells you it's not real regrets. It's just discomfort. They don't feel bad for what Trump did to others. They feel bad that they are the next. But here's the deeper part. This is what happens when people trade morals for culture wars. They got paid by their own team, promised America first, and got broke fast. Or that fake patriotism doesn't pay bills. And I will say this, regret doesn't erase the damage they supported. You don't get to burn the house down and then cry when the smoke hits your room. Action have consequences. MAGA wanted the fire. Now they are choking on the smoke. Let's continue.
Okay, for all the hashtag mega regrets, all those videos has been posted. This is for you. Okay, so there's no time for us to be divided. There's no time for that. No time for, oh, we told you. None of that. We don't have time for that. There is a website. It is generalstrikeus.com. I'll put it in the comments. I may try to put it up here somewhere. Anyway, I am going to do hashtag mega regrets, just so the ones that are don't know what to do, they realize they made a mistake, just so they can join in. I know everybody has been on y'all, and I was too. However, we don't have time to be divided. We don't have time to be divided. So I'm going to share this information. I'm going to make this video short so everybody can get everything out of it fast. Information is on the website. All you have to do is go in, click in your name, your email, your phone number, and also your zip code. And they also have everything that you need. They will back you. They have attorneys. You can look through all of their information. So, like I said, I'm going to make this short and sweet. Please, instead of sitting around regretting what you did, please join us and make it right. Okay? And as always, much love.
Hearing that last part, I get what she's saying, she's trying to say. We can't stay divided forever, but let's be real. Unity doesn't mean forgetting. A lot of these same MAGA folks spent years cheering for cruelty. They clapped when families got separated, when people got deported, when poor Americans lost healthcare. They laughed until it came for them. Now they are talking about joining together. It's easy to preach unity when you are on the losing side, right? Of the mess you helped create. But the truth is, some lessons have to burn before they stick. You can't heal what you refuse to admit you broke. What's happening right now is reckoning, not revenge, just reality. The economy is falling apart for the same people who said on their lips. The system they cheered for is finally showing them what it feels like to be on the other side of oppression. That's karma. That's cause and effect. If they really want to join the right side of history, they have got to start by owning it, not pretending like they were fooled, because nobody fooled them. They just didn't care until it hurt. And for everyone watching, this is what happens when people vote for hate, thinking it will never reach them. The storm always cycle back. If you made it this far, hit that like button, subscribe if it's your first time to this channel. and share this video to many people so they can see the light. Let's keep exposing the truth and holding people accountable. No filters, no sympathy, just reality. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all, and I wish you peace and love, and be safe where you are. See you to the next video. Bye bye.